What if I told you that a country right in the heart of Europe, a safe, beautiful, culturally rich country, will give you 500 euros every single month just to study there? Not a loan, not a repayable grant, a scholarship, free money every month for up to 3 years at bachelor's level or 2 years at master's level. That's up to 15,000 euros in total. And the best part, this is open to students from every country in the world. There is no upper age limit and you do not need an IELTS or TOEFL score to apply. This is the Slovak Government Studying in Slovakia Rewards Me scholarship for the academic year 2026 to 2027, and the deadline to apply is 31st of July 2026. So if you have been waiting for a sign to study in Europe, then this is it. Stay with me for the next 13 minutes because I'm going to break down everything that you need to know. Welcome back to Scholarship, the channel where I find funded academic and professional opportunities from around the world so that you don't have to spend hours searching for them. If this is your first time here, subscribe right now. I post regularly and every video is packed with real, verified, actionable information. So quickly, let's get into it. The Slovak Republic, also called Slovakia, is a Central European country that joined the European Union in the year 2004. It borders Austria, Hungary, Czech Republic, Poland, and Ukraine. It's known for its stunning nature, vibrant student cities like Bratislava and Kosice, and a very affordable cost of living compared to Western Europe. The Slovak Ministry of Education launched the Studying in Slovakia Rewards Me program to attract talented international students to study at Slovak public universities. The scholarship is funded in two ways: through the European Structural and Investment Funds known as ESIF for universities outside the Bratislava region, and through the Slovak state budget for universities inside Bratislava. The program has been running for several years and has now opened applications for the 2026-2027 academic year. This is a government-backed, officially structured scholarship, not a private grant, not a competition. It is administered by the Minister of Education and dispersed through the universities themselves. So let's talk about money, because this is what makes the scholarship special. The scholarship pays 500 euros per month dispersed during the academic months, that is September through June. So 10 months per year. That is 5,000 euros per academic year. At bachelor's level, you receive this for up to 3 years, giving you a total of 15,000 euros over your degree. And at master's level, you receive this for up to 2 years, giving you 10,000 euros total. Now, what does 500 euros per month cover in Slovakia? Quite a lot. Actually, Slovakia has one of the most affordable cost of living in the EU. Monthly rent for a student room can range from anything around 200 euros to 350 euros. Food, transport, and social life are extremely reasonable compared to cities like Vienna, Munich, or Amsterdam. Additionally, and this is important, scholarship recipient may have the tuition fees waived depending on the university and the program. That is the discretion of the individual university, but it is a very real possibility, which means in the best case scenario, you are studying tuition free and receiving 500 euros per month, and this is a remarkable package. Now, who can apply? And I want to be really clear here because this is open for more broadly than many scholarships. One, you must be citizen of any country other than Slovakia. Dual citizenship that includes Slovak is allowed. Slovaks living abroad with official documentation can also apply. Two, you must not have had permanent residence in Slovakia since January 1st, 2021 up to the date of your application. 3. You must not have previously studied at a secondary school in Slovakia. For bachelor's applicants, you also must not have studied at a Slovak university before. 4. You must be applying to or enrolled in a full-time in-person study program at a select Slovak public university. 5. Your program must fall under the Smart Specialization Strategy of Slovakia. These are fields that the government has identified as priorities for development. I'll explain this more in the moment. 6. You must have a set score of at least 1,100 points or an average SCIO percentile of at least 63 across mathematics and general academics prerequisite tests. There is no upper age limit. Whether you are 18 years old or 45, you can apply. There is no IELTS or TOEFL requirements from the scholarship itself, though individual universities may have their own language requirements for enrollment. Now, what fields are eligible? The scholarship supports study programs that align with Slovak's Smart Specialization Strategy, also known as SKRIS 2021 Plus. These are fields that Slovak government has identified as essential for the country's future economic development. The full list of the eligible study program is available on the Ministry of Education website, but broadly these cover areas like technology, engineering, manufacturing, mechanical engineering, electrical engineering, material science, information technology, digital innovation like computer science, software engineering, data science, cybersecurity, life science and health, biology, medicine, pharmacy, food science, biotechnology, environmental science and sustainability, ecology, environmental engineering, renewable energy, water management, economics, business and finance, economics, accounting, business, administration, management, mathematics and applied sciences. The key message here that this is not just for STEM students. Economics, business, and several other disciplines are included. Check the minister's website for the full list of eligible programs at each universities before applying, and contact your target university early to confirm eligibility. I've provided the link in the description so you can have a look over it. Now, I need to talk to you about this scholarship in detail, because in order to apply for this scholarship, you must submit either a SAT test score or SCIO test results. You cannot skip this. There is no alternative and no exception. Let me explain both of it in detail for you. Okay, so option 1, the SAT test. Okay, the SAT test is the Scholastic Aptitude Test administered by the College Board in the United States. It tests mathematics, it tests all your reading and writing. It's taken in test centers around worldwide. So the minimum score you need for this scholarship is 1100 out of 1600. The last SAT test acceptance date was June of 6th, 2026. Okay, so if you have already taken that SAT test, then you can check your scores, and valid scores go back to January 1st, 2021. So if you have taken the SAT in the year 2022, 2023, 2024 or 2025, then those scores are going to be taken into account for you. Okay, and if you haven't taken the SAT test yet, then you would need to check whether any future test date falls before the July of 31st. Okay, and the option 2 is the SCIO test. The SCIO tests are Czech and Slovak standardized tests widely used for universities admissions in that region. So you must take 2 SCIO tests, which is mathematics, MAT, and general academic prerequisites, VSP. The average percentile across both tests must be at least 63. SCIO tests are available more frequently than SAT and may still have test dates open before the July of 31st deadline. You need to click on these links which are provided by them, okay, and look in for the current dates. My advice, if you already have a test set score about 1100, use it. If you don't and there's a SCIO test there, then you can still go for SCIO in that case. Both tests are evaluated on all equal basis. So the test results is actually the only selection criterion. Once all eligibility conditions are met, then the higher your score, the better your chances and relative to the applicants in your geographic category. So now we need to talk about the number of scholarship. The Slovak ministry is offering up to 225 scholarships in total for the year 2026 to 2027 academic year. 170 scholarships for bachelor's or combined bachelor's and master's programs split between universities inside and outside Bratislava, while 55 scholarships for master's program again split regionally. Now 225 slots is not enormous, but here's what makes it fairer. Applicants are divided into 5 geographic categories: Europe, US, Canada, Australia, New Zealand, South America, Central America, and Africa and Asia. This means you're competing primarily against applicants from your own region, not globally. And that significantly improves your odds. So let me walk you through exactly how to apply. There are 2 parallel processes happening on the same time and you need to manage both. Process 1, apply to Slovak University. Okay, so first you need to apply to a Slovak public university for a supported program. The scholarship application and the university application are completely separate, so keep this in mind. The scholarship does not replace the university application. You submit both. Visit the website of the Slovak University and that you want to attend. Check the admission requirements and deadlines and apply directly. Many Slovak universities teach in English, especially at postgraduate level. So do this early as possible because university admission processes can take time. Okay. Process 2. Then you can come to application of the scholarship. The scholarship application opens online on the Ministry of Education's website. The registration opening date has not been confirmed as when this video was made, but the submission deadline is 31st of July 2026. You can see this. Yeah. Monitor the website at mindu.sk for registration opening date. As soon as it opens, apply immediately. Do not wait. Documents that you will need: a certified copy of your passport or national ID, a solemn declaration confirming that you have not had permanent Slovak residence since January 2021. The template is downloadable from the application portal itself. Third, your SET or SCIO test certificate showing your score. 4, your acceptance letter from a Slovak university if you already have one. If not, proof of application is sufficient at the time of submitting the scholarship application. 5th, a structured CV in English. The template is downloadable. And 6th, a motivation letter in English itself. This is very important. The template is downloadable again, and the letters must clearly explain why you want to study in Slovakia and demonstrate your talent. If you are under 18, then you need a consent, okay, from your legal guardian. All declarations must be hand signed, not digitally signed. Keep this in mind. So let me say a few words about Slovakia itself, because I think many students overlook it as a destination, and that's a big mistake. Slovakia is a member of the European Union, the Schengen area and the Eurozone. Studying there gives you European degree with EU recognized qualification. Bratislava, the capital, is a young, vibrant city just an hour from Vienna and 2 hours from Budapest. It has a thriving startup scene, excellent nightlife, beautiful old town, and a student community that is warm and international. Cities like Kosice, Zilina, and Banska Bystrica offer excellent universities with a more relaxed community-oriented student life and even lower cost of living. Slovakia has public health insurance provision for scholarship holders, meaning if you are a recipient of this scholarship and you are not covered by health insurance in another EU country, you may be covered under Slovakia's public health system. That is a significant benefit. International students from outside the EU will need a Type D national visa to enter and then must apply for a temporary residence permit for study within 120 days of arrival. The process is manageable, and the Slovak IOM and Center for Services for Foreigners actively help international students navigate this. And this is studying in Slovakia Rewards Me scholarship for you guys. If this resonated with you, if this could be your path, please start preparing today. The deadline is July the 31st and there is no time to lose. Like this video if it helped you, genuinely helps most students to find the content. Subscribe for more scholarships, PhD opportunities, fellowships and youth programs, and share this with a friend who needs it right now. All the links is in the description. Go visit the minister's website, email your target university and get the application moving. I believe in you. Let's go, and I'll see you in the next